Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to Ratchet and Clank. When we last left off, we got invited to Quark's headquarters where we had to survive his gauntlet of training, and, well, we basically managed to get in by the skin of our teeth, and I decided that I really deserved a break. However, you guys probably have noticed that there's something quite different about the footage of the game being played. Yeah, you guys remember how I basically said in the previous videos that the game looked too dark for me to see? Well, you guys saw the version that had better lighting. Somehow or another the recordings actually came out with better lighting, but on my HD TV the game looked like absolute shit. The darkness was just so overwhelming that I literally wouldn't be able to see this hallway that I'm standing in right now, if not for the changes that I've made. I honestly thought that it was evidence of my composite cables or the adapter for my Elgato basically going bad. However, I managed to basically look it up online, and as it turns out, by streaming my Elgato to my OBS software on my computer, I actually have options that I can adjust the brightness and contrast of the game in order to get crisp colors. I plugged the composite cables into my TV so that I would have a ballpark of what the game should look like, and I'd say that this is a fairly good approximation. So, from now on, I shouldn't have to complain about the game being too dark. Really sorry for all you guys that basically had to endure the first few episodes of this game that basically looked like crap. But we're going to continue on, we're going to crack on, we're going to move forward, and hopefully we're going to basically get through this game as quickly as we can. Quark is up there waiting for us. It's time for our big twist of this game. Hey, Quark.
Well, you two continue to surprise me. Step into the ring of heroes, and I will finally give you what you deserve.
Ratchet, this is no time for you to become cautious. We have reached our goal.
I don't know. There's something fishy going on here.
Listen to your little metal friend, Ratchet. Your destiny is mere steps away.
It's just something doesn't seem right.
This is it. Quark is going to help us stop Chairman Drek.
Why, thank you, Clank. You've been most helpful.
Yep, Quark just double-crossed us.
Get off of me, you idiot!
I love it when a plan comes together.
You're not the A-Team, Quark.
What do you mean?
What do you think he means, genius? He's not gonna help us, he's gonna kill us!
You catch on quick. Although there is one problem with your hypothesis. I'm not going to kill you.
You're not?
No, he is.
Blargian Snagglebeast?
But why?
But why? It's really not that difficult to decipher. I'm the official spokesman for Drek's new planet. I can't have you two getting in the way of my comeback.
This isn't over, Quark!
No, but it will be soon.
So yeah, that's the big reveal of this game so far. The fact that Quark all this time has been the guy that we've been looking for to help us stop Drek and save the galaxy, but it turns out Quark is a complete sellout who was basically in league with Drek the entire time. Yeah, this game makes a whole lot of social commentary about corporations and celebrity status, and this won't be the last one that, this won't be the last time that the game or the franchise makes commentary like this. So sorry, I just got something caught in my throat there. Anyway, the thing about it is that I honestly feel like some of the characterization in this game is a little bit odd, because Clank all this time was looking for Captain Quark to warn him of the situation with Chairman Drek in the hopes that Captain Quark would stop him. And meanwhile, when Quark basically said, I'm going to need you guys to help me basically do this. It was Ratchet who was the one who suddenly became starstruck at the idea that becoming a hero would basically make him famous like Quark. Yeah, Ratchet really doesn't have the best character in this game, but we'll get more to that later. Honestly, Clank at this point has gotten what he wanted. He has alerted Captain Quark, and he is under the assumption that Quark is going to do something about it. Sure, Clank basically overall wants to do good, but I honestly don't think that he was ultimately prepared to go all the way as much as Quark as much as he expected Quark to. Now, throughout this entire thing, they've been under the assumption that Quark has been training them in order to basically prepare them for the trials ahead in facing the Blarg, whatever, Drek and whatnot. However, at the start of this level, Ratchet did point out that they honestly that this obstacle course might in fact get them killed. However, I don't think that with everything that's happened, Ratchet would immediately start sensing something suspicious. The problem is that he's the only one who can, because this ultimately has to show the dynamic between Ratchet and Clank. Clank is naive, because he was literally born yesterday. Clank is literally fresh off the assembly line, and he's a defect, meaning that he has a conscience. Effectively speaking, Clank doesn't know the way of the galaxy, and Ratchet has been showing him the ropes because Ratchet has street smarts. So it makes sense that Clank would basically naively trust Captain Quark, and Ratchet would ultimately get a bit suspicious of him. The problem that I have with the narrative of this game is that from this moment on in the narrative, at least up until a certain point, Ratchet basically becomes a little bitch. Yeah, he basically gets so friggin' irritated at Clank for falling for Quark's trap when, quite frankly, with all the time that he spent together with Clank, he should basically pick up on the fact that the little guy is naive. He doesn't know better because he doesn't really know the ways of the world as of yet. So, I honestly think that this character drama, while it was definitely helping and building their character, it really wasn't all that necessary. But we're just gonna have to you're just gonna basically have to watch and see where the game goes at this point. So, let's see if we can fight this guy. Standing here until you make me move. Please don't tell me that I have to shoot that shield in order to get it to go down. That'll work. Man, I was doing pretty good for a first attempt. one time where I could really use a damn bender. Why is the first attempt always the best? Why did the camera change direction? Wait! Okay, he just scattered all of my ammo. Well, the simple fact is that it was a good thing that I didn't have any blaster ammo on me for that to get scattered. Alright, big fella, come and get me. Probably could have broken out the pyrocitor, but really didn't want to get that close.
I wonder what that infobot is for.
Maybe it can replace you.
You see what I mean? Ratchet's so...
We're pinned down! We're pinned down! The ships are hammering our position from the air! That was a little too close! We need support! Now! Actually, I need support. My entire battalion went AWOL and left me to fight this war on my own. If the enemy doesn't kill those guys, I will. I'm not gonna last much longer! Requesting immediate assistance! Over and out!
Those are direct ships destroying that planet. We must help that commando.
Are you serious? That's it. I am out of here. Captain Quark is gonna be sorry he messed with me.
This is not about Captain Quark anymore. There are innocent lives being lost.
Yeah? Well, I'm done with this stupid hero stuff. I got my own agenda now.
Ratchet, this is not like you.
What do you know about me? You've spent this whole time looking for Quark. You don't know anything about me.
I know that you will do the right thing.
Well, right now the thing I want to do is find Quark. How do you start this stupid thing?
Have you forgotten? You need a robotic ignition system. I will start the ship if you agree to help that commando.
So, blackmail is it? Fine. Just shut up and start the ship.
Back so soon?
Oh, you're talking to me.
I'm not in the habit of talking to myself, you buffoon. Did you get rid of them?
Yes. No. Well, I had this plan, and I thought...
You thought? You thought? I do the thinking around here, you slug-brained idiot. I simply needed you to eliminate those two nuisances before they could cause any real trouble.
But I wanted to...
Do you still want to be the highly paid spokesman for my planet?
Yeah?
Then the next time I send you to do a job, I want results! Now get out of my sight!
Planet Betalia. But you guys see what I mean? Like, basically I understand that Ratchet is angry and all, but... I see that we got our upgraded ship.
Add attention, you deserting maggots! The next time you soldiers try to go AWOL, I'll shoot you myself!
Look, I just want to...
Zip it, worm! You see those bombers? If you don't get to the turrets and knock those ships out of the sky, this whole planet's gonna be rubble! Meet me at the city entrance!
He needs our help.
Yeah? Why don't you go help him? Into another trap? Well, go on. Go fight some evil.
At least I'm not a coward.
Whatever. As soon as I find Quark, I'm selling you for scrap.
Honestly, the real problem that I have with it is that Ratchet is treating what happened way too personally. Like, basically, Quark betraying them is somehow Clank's fault. Or, I don't know, maybe he's just...
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Maybe he's just pissy over the fact that Clank is basically, like, not letting him go after Quark. Finally, the Devastator.
Oh, that's a nice one.
I think that maybe 100 should do it, because they can always find ammo pickups in the world. Although the game does really bring up an interesting kind of dilemma, because when you get down to it, Clank really doesn't know Ratchet. Basically, their entire relationship was born entirely out of convenience. Ratchet wanted to get off Veldin, and he needed a robot ignition system to start his ship. Which I honestly don't get why ships need. Oh, that was a dirty short game. You got me when I was sneezing. Anyway, I don't get why ships would need a robot in order to basically start them up. I mean, haven't they ever heard of keys before? But anyway, so there was never any indication that what Ratchet was doing was born out of any kind of nobility or goodness of his heart. Basically, the idea is he wanted to get off the planet, and Clank was his means of getting off. So plus, there's always been this sort of air about Ratchet that he's basically only really doing what he does because he expects to get something out of it for himself. That doesn't necessarily make Ratchet a bad character or a bad guy. If anything, it kind of makes him a bit like Han Solo. The problem is that I feel like basically with his attitude in this portion of the game, well, I can't necessarily see Han acting like the kind of bitch that he is. Finally got myself a sand mouse after an entire level of them just not existing. Got friggin' tired of equipping the damn goggles. Thanks for the tip, buddy. I never thought to climb up here. Let's hope that this guy sticks around. He's useful. I guess that just goes to show what kind of galaxy these characters are existing in. Basically, it's the notion that nobody in this galaxy is going to lift a finger to do anything unless they get theirs first. Uh-oh, my mouse blew itself up. Dang it, I was hoping he was going to stick around. I have no idea what I did, but it worked. Dang it, are you telling me that I can't get up to the roof from here? question is, can I make it? If I go up as high as I can I make it to that rooftop? Well, I would if friggin' the helicopter would friggin' start earlier. Okay, I suddenly got bolts by doing that, so that proves that there's a back of that building that I can find. Unless the bolts came from the bridge. Isn't that pipe supposed to be blown up or something? Oh yeah, I forgot about the wall jump. And the wall jump just completely screwed me over. Maybe I can... Yeah. It's amazing how a little accent like that can remind you of skills that you have. Well, there goes my little buddy. Time to go get a replacement, because I left some bolts back there. What is it with all the hard jumps in this game? That might explain it. When is a jump not a jump? Hopefully, as long as I keep giving him things to shoot at, this little guy won't ditch me. Okay, then again, maybe not. good old Omni Wrench. Hey look, I made a bridge. Well, I have a feeling that if I set foot in that river, I'm gonna get washed away. But I'm so curious. No. Okay, so I didn't get fully washed away, but that's what will happen to me if I end up getting up there, and I end up basically falling. I'll end up falling back down here. Not so bad. I mean, I mostly have sound cynical in this playthrough, but I gotta admit, I am actually having fun. Oh, shoot! Devastator, Devastator, Devastator! Forgot I haven't added it to the quick change wheel. I really ought to change up the quick select wheel. It's been useful, but yeah, let's use the bomb glove for a little bit. Oh, what's that? Finally, blaster ammo. Awesome. Both gold bolts. And I didn't even need to use the guide either. Unless there are more than 3 on this planet. Please give me a good checkpoint. Please give me a good checkpoint. sneaking up on me again. Not good. Great. This time I'm making half a bridge. Why would they have this empty room like this? Commando.
Blasted thing, it won't budge. I've tried everything I know short of nuclear weaponry. No. Never mind.
Well, you tried. See ya.
Not so fast, soldier. You're going into that compound even if I have to throw you. Aha! That ventilation shaft leads to the turret platform. Soldier, find a way to use that shaft to infiltrate the compound undetected. You've shown bravery by making it this far, soldier. And for that, I reward you. I intercepted this communique that you might find useful. Take it. I'm off to find my battalion. Good luck.
You know, I'm thinking that guy knew we weren't enlisted.
Hello once again, fellow blog. I hope this message finds you well. As many of you know, our home planet is no longer habitable. We've abandoned our factories, our laboratories, and our happy lives because of the encroaching pollution, leaving much behind. Fortunately, the nearby planets will supply us with all we need to create our new home, which is nearing completion. Once our scientists locate the ideal orbit, our new world will be perfect. So reserve your space now. Prime locations are filling up fast. Good day.
Now do you understand why we must stop him? He won't rest until he has destroyed every planet in the galaxy.
Yeah? Well, I got bigger fish to fry.
Bigger than the galaxy?
Well, different fish anyway. Look, didn't that commando guy say we could get into that compound?
Yes, by using the ventilation shaft. But we will need something special to walk on that.
Fine, let's get going then. We'll come back later.
Infobot for planet Orxon. Gadgetron Magna Boots. Surface ventilation shaft. They're not on this planet. So you mean we came all the way out here for basically nothing? I mean, we did get the info on that other planet that we can go to. You see this ship? It honestly looks like something that I'd see in Jak and Daxter. Like a zoomer. Now, I bet most of you are probably thinking that Ratchet is being incredibly short-sighted with his vendetta against Quark, considering that if Rex gets his way, he'll literally destroy the entire galaxy, which Ratchet currently lives in. The thing about it is that Ratchet is eventually going to come to that conclusion himself, but it's going to take him a while before he gets there. It's kind of annoying that that is the case. You know what? I think that I ought to swap out maybe the Trespasser for something else. Because it doesn't come up nearly as much as the swing shot. Well, anyways, if this is that planet, if that's this planet completed, and the next planet that we'll go to is the Blarg home world that they're currently abandoning, I'd say that makes for a pretty interesting episode on the horizon. So, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you liked it, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Like it, share it with your friends. You want to keep up to date with more... Wait a second. Wait a second. There's that grind rail section. Huh. Looks like this planet isn't quite done just yet. Man, I completely forgot about this entire area over here. Well, might as well. Aha! Like Sonic Heroes, gotta jump from rail to rail. Maybe if the camera would actually center behind me. Whoa, that was an incredible jump. You know, how is the explosion not hurting him if he's hitting it with his wrench? A roundabout. Setting the stage for a hero parade. Is it just a thing with games from the early 2000s? Everything had to include rail grinding?
Halt! Who are you? What are you doing?
We are on a mission to save the galaxy.
Speak for yourself and put your hands down. You look ridiculous.
Get that boot out of
Actually,
your
I don't
ass.
care who you are. I've got to get the heck out of here. I joined the army to get money to go to college. I never knew I'd end up in a war. Go figure.
This is a noble cause, sir.
Noble my hiney. I just want to get home to my family. Here, I pulled this off a busted robot. Give me some bolts for bus fare and it's yours.
Bus fare? 2,000 bolts? How much does a bus cost in this galaxy?
Thanks a bunch. Good luck saving the galaxy or whatever.
Greetings, Supreme Executive Chairman Drek. As you can see, we're about to test our newest automated pilot's helmet. This helmet allows pilots to control our latest high-tech fighters using only their thoughts. Please enjoy the demonstration. We still have a few minor adjustments to make.
Please tell me that the game didn't... There we go.
If they ever get the kinks worked out of that thing, I have got to get me one of those.
If they are working for Chairman Drek, they may know where he is.
Is that all you can think about? Drek this and Drek that? I got my own problems.
If you cannot see the importance of this situation, you do have problems.
Yeah? Well, if you're so smart, how come you fell for Quark's stupid trick?
I was literally born yesterday.
Ah, forget it. We both need to get to this planet, and that's all that matters.
Planet Gaspar, huh? A teleporter that instantly returns me to my ship. That kind of pisses me off because I was basically jumping from rail to rail thinking that if I need to collect the bolts on the way back, I'll just get them on the return trip. Oh well. Okay, so that was a little distraction, but I got it easily taken care of. So, now...
Hi there,
Holy
Fuzzball.
crap, 50 per...
That's a real beauty.
I'm going to cut this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see all you guys in the next video. Later.